On today's segment of From Ellen's Kitchen, we're going to be making the Med instead of Meds lunch salad. The ingredients for this recipe are quite simple. You'll need a whole grain such as rice or quinoa, some type of bean, a mixture of fresh vegetables that you enjoy. Could be ones that you have on hand at your home. For the dressing, you'll simply need some olive oil, balsamic vinegar. If you don't have balsamic vinegar, you can also use red wine vinegar. And then a protein source, which could be chicken, but I chose to use almonds. So some fairly simple ingredients you see here are what it takes to make this delicious lunch salad. Here you see the recipe for the Med instead of Meds lunch salad. Notice that this recipe serves 6. It's really helpful as far as giving you details about ingredients that you might include, how much of them to include, and then directions for making this simple salad. I've also included the nutrition information per serving for the salad. Keep in mind that if you change the vegetables, this nutrition information may change somewhat. Before we put the salad together, I'd just like to talk a minute about chopping vegetables. All the ingredients in this salad need to be chopped. Here's an example of chopping a carrot. So a chef's knife, which is very versatile in the kitchen, is great for chopping. You want to cut the carrot in 4 equal lengths and then use your chef's knife. Notice that I've got a pinch on the blade as well as on the handle, and I'm turning my fingers inward, which is called the claw, to make sure I'm protecting the fingers on my left hand while I'm chopping. So let's walk through the simple steps of putting your lunch salad together. You're going to start with a grain of your choice. I have chosen quinoa. If you've not tried quinoa, it's pretty tasty. I think you'll enjoy eating it in this salad. So you're going to use 2 cups of a grain. You're going to need 3 cups of chopped vegetables, which we've already chopped our vegetables. And you see those nice colorful vegetables there in the bowl. So we're going to add our 2 cups of quinoa to our vegetables. The next thing that you're going to want to add is a cup of beans. Again, that can be a bean of your choice. Black beans, garbanzo beans, pinto beans. I have chosen garbanzo beans because that's one of my favorites. And we're going to add that to our lunch salad and stir that in. And the final thing you're going to want to add is a protein source. Now, if you like to have a little meat in your salad, you may put some tuna fish in your salad, or you may use chicken, or you can also include another type of bean if that's something you would enjoy, or you might choose nuts. And so I've chosen almonds today. You want about 3 ounces of almonds, which is about a half a cup. You're going to stir those into your salad as well. You see this makes right much of the salad, so you'll have enough for several days if you're going to take this to lunch or take this to the office for you to eat. And the final thing you're going to do is put the dressing on your salad. So the dressing very simply consists of 6 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. You can also choose red wine vinegar or another type of vinegar if you prefer the taste of that. I like the taste of balsamic vinegar, so that's what I chose. Just going to pour that over your salad. And finally, you're going to use 6 tablespoons also of olive oil. And so I'm going to pour that over the salad. Very simple dressing in this salad, very healthy dressing. And you're going to make sure that's stirred pretty well. I've had this salad several times. I've had coworkers make it for events that we were at, and I have never had the same salad twice. So there's a lot you can do with this. If you don't like the vegetables I'm using, you can choose your own vegetables. And by the way, the vegetables I used were red bell pepper, carrots, a little bit of onion, and some chopped up broccoli. We chopped all those vegetables up. And then you get a really, really nice looking, nice smelling, filling salad. So I'm going to pour it in this glass bowl so you can kind of get a look at what your salad's going to look like when you're done. It's a really pretty salad to serve to guests as well. It's a nice looking salad. And then finally, if you want to use this to have for several days for your salad for lunch, you can pack it up in 6 individual containers. The serving size is about 1.25 cups. And so I'm going to put that in this little measuring bowl I have. Make my 1.25 cups serving size. Some of you are probably thinking, well, that's not a lot of salad. However, as I said earlier, this is a pretty filling salad. So then you're going to place that in your bowl. I like glass bowls when I pack salads to go to take somewhere with me. And so I'm using a glass bowl. And then you just can put the lid on that, put that in the refrigerator, and have that for several days. A delicious salad to have for lunch. So it's that simple. If you don't remember what the recipe looks like, I shared that with you earlier, but you can also see it on the Med Instead of Meds website. And there are other tasty recipes that you can try as well. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this session of From Ellen's Kitchen.